in a world where no one realized that E.T. is all about DMT and mushrooms, except for the Wanus. Shut up, penis breath.
Well, hello, boys and girls.
Hi.
What a wonderful day it is today in our money-based economy. Well, sit back and relax and get ready for the guy who's about to ruin everything.
I'm puzzled. Are you really seriously suggesting that Jesus Christ was a mushroom?
Wait, Jesus was a mushroom Roberts.
Yes. You are dealing with a secret cult, a secret society.
Welcome to Waning Interest.
Welcome to the Waning Interest Podcast, number 138, May 10th, 2024. The Babbling Dabblers, the smallest click on the internet, the pinball brains in your favorite machine. It's like a diary or a book, but not as stale or coherent. From a more mentally challenged Forrest Gump, or if Mikey and Muff from the Goonies played a lot of bareback leapfrog. And a little while later, oh man, I didn't do it right. There's the good one. Susie was first. Anyway, welcome. Patreon in the description. Patreon link, Twitter link. We're live on Twitter, right? And Rumble and YouTube. All the links in the description. And there you go. What's up, brother?
Sister, this better be good. I shaved. I prepared for all of y'all.
Being a Cubano, how often do you have to do that, by the way?
Not very often. I'm not really hairy.
Yeah, for an Italian, for a wop, I'm not all that hairy either. I think I got the English part, or the whatever the fuck I don't even know. I've got a kit. My mom ordered me one of those. What is it? What's it
Don't
called?
do it. I regret it.
It's
23andMe, one of those DNA.
Dude, she got that for me for Christmas last year,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't even know it actually until like a week and a half later that she got because it was during the winter, but there wasn't a whole lot of snow, but it got really cold anyway and windy. Well, when I was at work or something, I was somewhere and it got dropped off and it got blown off it got blown, and then it went off the porch, and was over because it was brown, and my lawn's brown.
Mm-hmm.
It was in a fucking puddle and got frozen into a puddle. I never fucking saw it. She's like, "Oh, did you get the thingy that I sent you? I had sent to you." What? I don't know what you're talking about. It said it was delivered. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. And then I went outside and I'm looking around. What? And I couldn't even I had to bust over. It was like in a little bit of a puddle. It was like half of it was frozen. And I still haven't opened the fucking thing.
Oh, man.
And that was, it was I think that was last year. It might have been the year before. It might be 2 years now.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so, I don't really know what the fuck I am. I'm a mutt.
Yeah, we did it, and there was nothing surprising. But now, thinking back, I'm like, I shouldn't have done that.
What was it? It was just straight Cubano?
No. So it's for my side of the family, it's like 88% from Portugal, which is the country right next to Spain. And then the rest is just a mix of it's all from the top western part of Africa, but that's like 4% or something. It was mostly Portugal.
You're part
There's
African?
Yeah, everybody, anyway. And some native from the Americas, but I don't think from North America, like maybe, oh God, I have to look at it. But anyway, all in like that one little part, like they went from Portugal to Africa down to the Caribbean. And then
Caribbean. Which one is the right one? I know it.
If you're watching the movie, it's Caribbean.
The movie? What movie?
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh.
Actually, I went, my elementary school was Caribbean Elementary. I went to a school called Caribbean Elementary.
Holy shit, you're a fucking pirate, dude.
Yeah. Yes.
Whoa.
So yeah,
Wow.
they were from.
Juan Jess married a pirate. Son of a bitch. Juan just
Oh,
married a pirate.
and we have like a tiny percentage of East Asian. That was it.
Oh, I can see it in your eyebrows. What the fuck I'm
Yeah.
talking? I don't know what that means. Are those real, or are you like one of those ladies?
No,
I
these are
can't
mine.
tell.
No,
Yeah,
you can't.
I'm starting to
These
notice.
are mine.
Yes, they are.
These are mine. How about yours? Yep, I see them.
I've got a scar on one of them right there.
Oh, I have a scar right
So you
here.
got that? I got the one. I got the scar there too on the forehead.
Yeah.
Is that it? Is that it?
Did we both fall and hit our head in the same spot? Right here.
Oh, I got that.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
I have
right.
one in the eye. One of the eyes. I can't tell. It's got a little. I know it's got a little. I don't know. I know. Yeah. There's. I don't know which one's which, but one was both when I was little. One of them, I fucking came around the corner and right into a corner of a table. Just. And then one jumping on the bed. The bed broke because I like to break beds, like my bowels. Check out Whip 137, by the way, Breaking Bowels. Yeah, the bed broke, and I went down fucking corner of the foot part of the bed frame.
When I was 4, I was jumping on the bed and I flew into the corner of the nightstand.
Were you wearing a cape, I hope?
No.
Damn.
And I flew and I landed like with my C right there.
Boom, right between the eyes.
Broke it open and had to go get stitches.
How many? I think this
4.
was
I
5.
think it was like 4 stitches. Yeah.
I beat you.
Yeah. So, can you believe that? That's so funny.
Can
And
you
I was
believe
4.
that? Adam and Cole. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? We had a woman just drive right through new accounts. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? I can believe it, sir.
Poor
I can
Mrs.
believe
Edelman.
it, Mr. Gonzalez. Oh my God.
Hilarious.
I need a pen. I need a pen. A pen that writes. Can you give me a pen? A pen that works. A pen. Okay, I got a pen.
Man, I wish I could find that. So good.
It's it's on there. It's on the one half is on. It's you can find it on the Neil Rogers YouTube page. Shout
yeah?
out to the dude. Shout out to Neil
Yes.
Rogers Radio. Retweeting one of our clips on the Twitter.
Mhm.
Of course, it was on the Twitter. You redundant fuck. Yeah, thank you, brother. He's badass. We like to share. We're like Faith No More. He and I. We share a lot.
Mhm.
I don't know what that means. Oh, I know what it means. It's called a lyric. Whatever. I don't like my hair. I'm just so icky poo poo about my hair tonight. Oh, that's better. Oh, that was a mistake, and that worked out all right. I guess. Oh, shit, it's always the wrong fucking one, man. Guess go opposites. Go opposites. You know it's supposed to be the other way. What is this? What is this shit? What is this shit? Anyway,
You always have that.
do I? Look at that.
See?
Look at that flag. It's pronounced because of the light. Look at that shit. Oh, I got split ends. I did it right that time. I got it right. I did it. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Anyway, you ever tell you I went to hairdressing school? No. Cosmetology school.
Beauty school dropout.
I was actually failed out, flunked out. Well, I quit. I stopped.
Were you frosting people's hair?
No, I didn't get that far. That was one of the reasons why I failed, because at the same time, when that cutting part, I got good at doing nails. Man, I had to give a pedicure to a couple of ladies that were like from the hood. Those feet were so fucking. It was like, there are no nails here. What is this? Is this a foot? Is this a foot? and true. There was this in one of like my Harold Ramis to my Bill Murray from Stripes or whatever. These two fucking goofball. All these goofballs in there. This 6'2" black lesbian who had just gotten out of prison, dude.
Oh.
She was in prison for I think it was 3 years for robbery, some shit. Anyway, she was hilarious, and we hit it off right away. And I made her laugh. We made each other laugh a lot. Anyway, she kept coming over my shoulder while I'm fucking doing this chick who was like a gang chick, from the hood, I'm giving her a pedicure, man, and she would just come over over my shoulder like, "Are you having fun?" And I'm like, and it was sad too because the girl, her feet were disgusting, but she had a nice for a poor thing that had no education, tougher than shit. But she actually, you could see she would have been a really attractive lady if she hadn't had the life that she was in. I mean, she was attractive, but in her way, and it would have been nice. You could see I liked a little more fluff. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not talking about her afro. I'm talking about a sundress. Hey, lady, if you're gonna wear a sundress, make sure don't wear fucking sandals. Jesus Christ, you'll make everybody run. What I was saying was when it got to the cutting part, my hand, I couldn't do it. My hand was all messed up because I had a moment out of anger when I walked into to my agency, my voice agent, and I went where before MP3 shit and having this at home, one of these at home, and being able to audition at home mostly. I would go most of your auditions as a voice person back then in the 2000s, and early teens. You would go to your agent. Usually your agent had a booth, somebody that had a booth, and they had this stuff. And you go in, read for 3 or 4 things, and then split. Say hi to everybody. It was neat. It was actually better that way. Actually, and I did like it. I worked more that way too. I don't know what it was, not more, but yeah, I don't know. There was a detachment from being at home, it was much nicer to not have to fucking drive all the way over there. But anyway, so they had a nice little, a booth, and it was Steve. Steve was the booth guy at the time. He was there for the last bunch of years at TGMD. Anyway, something having to do with a relationship. Might have been my divorce. I don't know. Anyway, I walked in from a thing and I was angry. So I'm thinking, these padded walls. It's a voice booth. And right, the microphone's here and the wall's like right there. And I just needed a release. Man, dude, fuck, And I hit that wall thinking, it's a nice square, nice pad. Fucking caught a beam.
Oh.
And then, so, anyway, kind of messed up my thumb. And at the time, I was bowling as well. So from that and still bowling, when I went to do the scissor shit, I couldn't be a real lesbian and do any scissoring. Yeah. So I missed actually, missed a bunch of school. That's one of the reasons I failed. Actually, was I missed a bunch from a bunch of work. So anyway, and I had aced the first semester. I fucking aced it. Oh, I told you I got suspended from there, right? Didn't I tell that story?
No.
Oh, I got suspended from that fucking school too. Almost 40-year-old dude gets suspended. It's a great story. We're supposed to be talking about E.T., but
we got time.
2 hours to kill. So. Prune juice. Anyway, so in that class, not only was True, I had her, and then there was the gang, that little cute I don't know if she was in gang, but she was a rough girl, and there was a few Hispanic older ladies that were Hispanic that didn't speak any fucking English, who already knew all this shit. They were just doing it to get their license, but they'd actually been cutting hair for fucking 30 years.
Yeah.
But they had no license thing.
No
So
license.
yeah. And anyway, two of the girls were like in their early 20s and they were sisters. And one of them they were complete opposites. One was, just totally into anything, girly girl. The other one was more of a sort of like a tomboy, but also really smart. Her and I would correct the teacher when she would doing pH numbers and doing adding and subtracting and whatever, all this stuff. And she sat like right beside me on the day, and we'd be like, "What's it?" And like, you want to correct her or me this time? We'd take turns going, yeah, and this fucking teacher, this instructor, she'd constantly tell you, I've been teaching for over 20 years. And she pronounced chamois, chamois.
Chamois. Yeah.
Chamois. Anyway, this girl, and we got along, so it was fun, we got along because us two were probably when it came to regular smarts, whatever, or paying, like just, this basic shit, we were probably the top of the class. I don't know about the ladies who didn't speak any English. They probably pretty smart too. I couldn't tell. I couldn't fucking talk to them. I could, but just didn't fucking want to because, I'm a racist. So, and these girls were Hispanic as well, just not as hardcore. They actually spoke English. Sorry. Prune juice is hitting. Anyway, so homework would be you'd take home your heads. You would,
Yeah.
and a whole but I only had two. And I didn't fuck with that shit at home. Riley would. I'd give her the combs and stuff. Riley would sit there, and I had a little what do you call it? Little brace thing. What do you call it? I can't say
clips?
it.
The hair clips?
Not the clips. No. Vice grip. There's a little vice grip thing that you could, hook to, a bench or whatever, and like a table thing that stuck out.
To put the head on
Tighten
it.
and then it had a little, it had a big dick on it, and then and then the head had a hole, and you'd go and stick the hole from the head right on the dick. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
There's a clip. So, are we not done with the clip? The clip. So, that's how you could do stuff, and have, so the head was like, so somebody's like sitting in a chair, whatever, so whatever. So I'd set that shit up for Riley, and she'd sit there watching Nickelodeon or movies or whatever, Over the Hedge or whatever. She'd do it, and she'd sit there and comb hair. That's mainly what it was. But, so if you went home and you did whatever curl, stupid shit they taught you, which I ain't fucking doing this shit, you could bring it in for credit. You'd bring it home. So at the beginning of class, you'd have everybody that had some head, everybody that got head, they, some girls had a whole bunch of head.
Probably.
Some of them be standing there with 5 fucking heads, literally, all different fucking shit, whatever. And, in line, and you'd go up to, I can't remember, all this spewing, I'm trying to remember the instructor's name. It wasn't Gonzalez, but she was a spick. So,
and where was this?
This was Los Angeles.
Oh, Los Angeles. Okay.
In the hood. What was I saying? Oh, so everybody be in line, and of course, the more head you had, the more credit you got, and so everybody line up, whatever. I'd come in with one. And that's literally what I was doing. I had one. I'm standing in line. It's all the girls, and I make a joke, and everybody knew my humor. I was just like I am here. And I said, so I looked around, everybody's got at least 3 heads. I have 1. And I didn't even do it. Riley did half of it.
Did it have like princess barrettes in it?
Of course. I let the head borrow mine. So, and most of it's fucked up just from, the ride, putting it in the bag, and then getting in your truck and driving all the way down there and fucking walking as far as I had to do. It gets all fucked up anyways. It's like, this is so stupid. How do you know how good it was now? Should have taken a picture, bitch. But I didn't want to. I didn't want to. I didn't want an accidental dick pic. So I was getting enough head. So I have one. Everybody else has at least 3. Some have fucking 5. And I jokingly say, Jesus, you guys are lazy. Totally joking. Everybody laughs. And for some reason, the smart girl that I correct the teacher with all the time, she looks at me, takes one of her head. She's got the end of the neck part in her hand, like, and it's got long hair. It's not up. And she just goes, what? And the hair right across my fucking face. And
Oh my God.
And everybody goes, what the everybody goes, what? And True goes, what the fuck? And I went, you stupid cunt. You fucking cunt. You could have fucking blinded me. What the fuck? If you were a dude, you wouldn't be standing right now, right?
Oh,
and then
wow.
I walked out of the room. And I hear all the girls, everybody's going, what the fuck did you do that for? What the fuck? And I'm like, and I just took a walk. And then later on, they suspended me for what? Violence.
For hitting that head with your face.
Hitting that hair with my face. They suspended me for violence because I told her if she was a dude, she wouldn't be standing.
Wow.
I got... I can't believe I never told you that story.
No, so you didn't go back.
True story. Of course not. Fuck you, people.
Wow.
Fucking crazy, man. The insane part was how could she think that? Because I thought her and I were basically on the same wavelength.
Mm-hmm.
She laughed at everything that fucking True and I joked about. It was, what the hell was that? Right across my fucking face. Like, what the fuck?
It's a bad day for her.
You fucking cunt. I was pissed, dude. And it's really, and you don't want to have, you can't have like that shit, have shit like that going on in a big room like that. There's fucking scissors. There's all kinds of weapons in that room, man.
That's true.
You never don't fuck with a hairdresser, man. They got weapons. They're like John Wick. And I'm telling you, just from that shit too, and with all the chemicals and doing all that kind of stuff and being around it even more, I've always had a thing where, hairdressers, no offense to all you ladies, because I know a bunch of you, of course, you cut my hair. Now I'll be cutting my own. So y'all, I think it's the chemicals. All of you are a little...
Mm-hmm.
Isn't it? Don't you think it's the chemicals?
If it's anything,
Not just the women, even the dudes,
Yeah.
when you go into a place, everybody, they're all kind of off, right?
Yeah, I mean, you could say that about radio people too.
God damn it! Why'd you have to blow up my theory?
Hey, I was one of them.
We're all one. Jess, my fucking mouse is fucking frozen. You fucking fuck. Well, that killed a good 20 minutes. So how have you been the last few days?
Good. I'm trying to remember the last few days. Not like I was.
You're not even a weed smoker. That's me. Oh, speaking of which.
Oh,
What? When?
I'm just not a morning person. Getting up early is not for me.
Did
Gotta
you
get up early every day.
didn't you say that I do too. That's why I just keep drinking all the way through the night and I don't have to, I'm already up. What? No, didn't you say you were going to the fucking villages again? Did you get that picture?
I didn't go last weekend. I haven't been able.
Why are you such a liar?
Mhm. But yeah, no, I haven't been able to go. I haven't had anybody up there.
No?
No.
Speaking of Florida, I just got I just got the bad news that Ma is coming up for summer. Oh, it's good news. Just kidding.
When is she going up?
I think I got another week, a little over a week alone, so I'm gonna be savoring it. Yeah, for at least one of those days, I've set aside to just run around in covered in butter,
Okay.
and then like maybe run outside in front of the cameras, and so I can and just take a screenshot from my phone and then go, "Hey, Mom, remember when I was 2 and I climbed on you found me on the table and eating all the covered in butter because of the butter." She always tells that fucking story.
Well, it's already like the temperature's getting up to the 90s already over here. It's only May. So hot.
Yeah, it's getting a little. It's. I actually went today when I went to the store. I didn't even wear a hoodie. I didn't even wear. I didn't even do. I didn't even do my Elliot. I went. Yeah, I felt. I went bareback.
Well, we're waiting to see if that solar flare hits us. So,
I don't know
did you
what
hear
you're
about
talking
that?
about. No,
No?
no.
I don't know how long it's been. I think it was in the 1920s the last time that we had like a major. Th- there was just a big solar flare yesterday, Thursday morning, about 5 o'clock in the morning. So they're saying it's going to reach us sometime between, I think it's tomorrow morning and it's like Sunday. So I mean, it could be a nothing, you know, or we could lose like power. It could affect like electronics and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I believe him. I believe that's what it would be that would do that. Don't you?
I guess. I mean, there was video of the flare.
Oh yeah, there's also video of people on the moon, guys on the moon. Still makes me chuckle. Oh, you mentioned Pirates of the Caribbean,
Uh huh.
and of course Johnny Depp was originally, like he is now, a musician. That's what he went to California for. He was in the Kids, right? It was the
Hmm.
Kids.
The kids, yeah.
Well, for a little while, back in 2011, 2012, I used to hang out with Joey Malone from the Kids when he came back to California because I knew him. I had met him in Florida because remember Tracy Hogan? No, she
Hulk
was no.
Hogan's daughter. No.
Yes,
Yes. Oh.
no,
Okay.
no. It was a lady that.
Oh, from Clear Channel.
Yeah, and Paxson.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
her and her husband lived next door to Joey's parents, so she knew Joey when he came back from when he would be back and hung out with them, so she'd known him or whatever. So and then in Florida we went over to his house once, me and Tracy, her husband, and we went over to hang out with Joey for a bit, whatever. Anyway, so we knew each other, and then when he came back out to California, you know, we hung out a bit, and then we agreed on all this conspiracy theory shit. And then when I went, "No, dude, the moon? No, man. Dude, my dad worked for NASA. Fuck that, man." Like, what? So, a lot of people work for a lot of things that we know is bullshit, but people worked for it and did shit. It's part that's not the real story. What do you say? It doesn't matter. Who cares? Your dad, yeah. I worked for fucking Clear Channel. That's bullshit. I worked for him, so it was bullshit. It's not just because I worked for him doesn't mean it wasn't bullshit. Such bullshit that, of course, now it's iHeartRadio. Yeah, he got all bent out of shape. I'm like, dude, come on, man. What are you doing? It's a big deal. Look at all these stories. Oh no, I dropped my shit. Oh god, I wish it was literal.
Still.
Oh, we haven't talked about my poopies?
No.
No.
Let's
Yeah. Yeah, speaking of shit. Oh, I said speaking of. Fuck. What? When?
damn.
Where?
Hmm?
Why?
Yes.
Because. Oh, mine's
Oh no.
my glass is thicker.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's not. It's just a glass because it's prune juice. It's not. I don't. Why would I drink prune juice out of a wine glass? I'll tell you why, Mister.
Oh man.
Because I don't have any wine glasses.
you
Right? Isn't that
could
right?
just
Come again?
I forgot what I was gonna say. I was gonna say you could just drink the prune juice out of the bottle. Like a wino. Put it in a brown paper bag.
Oh, I could just eat grapes.
You know,
Dude, you're supposed to wait. What?
in Miami, I remember seeing a guy out sitting outside of the Walgreens and he was drinking rubbing alcohol. Like, just like a homeless. Yeah. He was drinking rubbing alcohol. And rubbing alcohol is still under $1. So I imagine at that time, because I was a teenager, it was probably like 25 cents or something for a bottle of rubbing alcohol.
Oh my God. Does it get you drunk? What the
I'm
fuck?
sure. I mean, it's alcohol. I don't know. But I don't think it's the same. Is it the same formula?
But that's gotta
Chemical makeup? I don't think so.
it's gotta be like frying your insides.
Yeah.
Literally.
Maybe it's stronger. Maybe the regular alcohol wasn't doing anything for him, so he was drinking rubbing alcohol.
Oh, what kind of hangover? What's that like for a hangover?
Oh
Fucking
God,
rubbing
I don't know.
alcohol.
I don't know.
Because I've noticed there is a difference. There's a difference in hangovers. Different alcoholics.
Yeah, there is.
Obviously, the a certain tea can dehydrate your colon. It seems. But it doesn't help if you didn't eat any fucking carrots or apples for a while or broccoli. I know it's my own fault. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I was sleeping and an ET came along and shoved some fucking silver ball up my ass and plugged me up, and I don't know it because that's kind of what it feels like is in there. Oh,
Possible.
yeah. I knew somebody would believe me.
Hmm.
So yeah, it wasn't that I now today I didn't poop my pants today, but but there was a splatter.
Oh Lord. So you've been pooping your pants every day except for today?
No, just Saturday and then today because of being a fucking donk and last night I went and had dinner and a couple of drinks with PB, the other nurse. That nurse
Mm-hmm.
I had a threesome with you and her.
Yeah.
I can't stop thinking about Marie fucking Schrader now because you look like because you're wearing purple. It's all about Breaking Bad. So I went and had hung out with her, had dinner and a couple of drinks. So when I came home, I switched, because the teas, I'm trying not to do a commercial, but a certain tea, it's got two different kinds. Well, there's other kinds too, but the others don't sell it. There's the H&H, kind of like what I put in my coffee. There's a half and half. And there's the regular, and I've been doing that H&H. So I'm like, maybe that's what it is. Maybe there's something else, something extra in that one. Because I don't remember this happening with the regular. So I'll just have that just to have it, but don't drink. So anyway, because I had a couple of drinks there when I came home, it was time to sing. So when it's time to sing, usually that means it's time to have a few drinks. And so I had 10. Anyway, so And of course, what did I eat
Oh,
last
boy.
night? Fucking prime rib. That's a nice thing to put on when you're a little bit constipated. Why don't you throw that on top of fucking, slight constipation, you fucking dumb fucking cunt. That's what my asshole, that's what my colon sounds like. I can hear it. Hear it? No. So anyway, still doing my, softeners. And actually last night I went, fuck this. I'm taking them before I go to sleep. I'm taking a couple before I go to sleep. So I did, man. I was a fucking rebel. So the word rebel makes me laugh now. So I'm doing the double thing. I know what I did. Ouch, a little bit. So I'm doing the enema thing too. So I still had my Fleet bottle. So nice room temperature, warm water. You know, good. So anyway, I went, squirt, squirt, in, not out. And I went, just hold, instead of, usually I go boom and then push it, shoot it right back out. I shoot it. I can't hold it, Kind of like the magnesium citrate when I went, okay, this might, oh, wait, I don't feel like I'm going to shit now. I'm going to hurl. So anyway, I'm holding it. So you need to, if you hold it, try to, and then kind of jiggle around, whatever, try to help it out. Hold it, and he'd hold it. Now I'm reminded of that Gary Allen song about Willie. What would Willie do about Willie Nelson? And he'd sit back and he'd think, and he'd light up his J. He'd take a hit. No, it's worded way better. And then he'd go, and he'd hold it. In the way when Gary sings it, he doesn't say, and he'd hold it. He goes, and he'd hold it. What would Willie do? Look it up on YouTube. Great song, or wherever you fucking do your music. That wasn't a plug for YouTube. That's where I do my shit, even though I hate them. Hi YouTube, fuck you. The hell is it saying? Oh, so I was holding it. And everything seemed fine. I'm like, all right, I can get this for a minute. And I wanted to, I fucking forgot my coffee in the kitchen. So I went to get my coffee. I go to get my coffee, and as I'm walking back to the bathroom, halfway down the hallway, it's trying. I was like my stepson once when he trying to get him home to shit, and as I'm helping him into the fucking truck. Oh, it's trying to get out. So I feel a little water. So I did it was just some of the water coming out. So it wasn't shit. So anyway, I wet my pants.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, this has been rough, dude. Hey, you want some tea? What the fuck are you doing? Trying to kill yourself? Shh, yeah, maybe. No, that's a joke. Jesus Christ. Knock, knock. Here come the cops again just because of a... What? Yeah. So now instead, I get that, instead of the softeners now, because they just, it's like 3 a day, and it's like, what the fuck, man? I mean, they did help like a week ago, but, anyway, the Miralax, the generic Miralax, whatever. Oh, Jesus, this is one long shit commercial. Sometimes it's almost like watching TV in the 80s. I used to watch these commercials. Now I am the fucking old man talking about having a problem shitting on camera.
Yep.
Full fucking circle. Anyway, yeah. Welcome to 52. Oh, I hate my hair. How are you?
Oh man. All right.
Wayne, why don't you have a girlfriend? I don't know.
Just don't open with the poop line and you'll be fine.
Oh yeah, it used to be where I opened with the Jesus was a mushroom shit. What? What
yeah,
the fuck did you just say? Listen. It makes sense if you listen. And look at pictures. Anyway, kind of like the ET. What were you gonna say? Something? You look
No,
like
no.
you were getting all primed to go. Listen up, motherfucker. Did you remember? Because I remember. I think I cut you off when I asked you what's been going on. Have you remembered what's been going on? What you've done the last few days? That's the last I remember. Did you ever answer that? Besides, I can't remember.
No, that was it.
Oh, good. Phew, I thought I had a blackout.
I think I did something Tuesday night.
Oh yeah.
Wasn't that? Just working.
That was, and dude, that I was a little surprised going back to get clips. I was a little surprised because I was worried because that one I was almost no alcohol on that one. I was just sipping that FB, a little bit of FB. I was a good boy on Tuesday. But I still looked the same. It was the same. It was the same as when I have fucking. It seemed the same as when I have fucking 8 teas. So that's the thing about those teas. That's why they're dangerous. Oh, that's what PB was talking about. One of the things she was talking about last night at dinner. She was talking about somebody that she knows that just fucking drinks the teas 24/7.
The
I was
ones
like,
you drink?
yeah,
Oh.
he drinks some. Yes, dude who drinks some. Yeah, she might have been a little hyperbole, but I don't know. I believe it. It's easy. It's fucking easy. I've done it. It's pretty easy. Just get right up in the morning, because that's the thing. You can you can drink 12 of them, and it just seems like you've had 4.
It just tastes like tea.
Is that what it even tastes like? Super fucking sweet tea.
Mm.
Super sweet. Yeah, it tastes like tea. And it's funny, I didn't even know they existed until I moved back up here, because where I would the bar that most of the places where I would go, they didn't. Some of them didn't even have regular shit. It was all like the Studio City, the tavern that was close to my place. That's all there was, all their shit. So I didn't even know what twisted tea was. And I came back here and hanging out with a couple of buddies from high school. And when I walked in the bar and I saw them and they're both holding these bottles and it looks yellow and clear, and I'm like, "Were you drinking Yoo from a distance? I thought they were drinking fucking Yoo Hoos." Like, what the fuck you guys drinking? Oh, it was like from when I walked from the door to the bar when you guys went like, "Hey," because they kind of went, "Hey," What? Are you drinking Yoo-Hoo? What is that shit? And a tea drinker was born.
That's all we need is spiked Yoo-Hoo.
Oh, dude. Did you ever drink that shit?
Yoo-Hoo, no.
No? When you were a
I used to
kid?
drink Ovaltine.
Oh, you drank the. Oh my God. You just reminded me of the fucking PSA. Remember those? Oh God.
Yep.
Dude, every single commercial break on some of those fucking things had those 2 rotating Ovaltine commercials. Drove me up a fucking wall as a board op.
Uh,
And that's where I just, I was like, I got really quick on that overhead monitor, turning that shit down when I knew something was coming up that I hated on the air. Because, you got the needles moving. So, like, kind of like, the way I would listen to Dr. Laura when I was producing for it. No, I'm kidding. I wasn't listening to that shit. I'm joking.
yeah. I drank Ovaltine and Tang.
I remember the Tang. I've had some Tang. Tang wasn't Tang. Isn't Tang? Yeah, back to the moon. Well, we already talked about the moon,
It's the
right?
drink of the astronauts,
Right.
apparently.
Bunch of bullshit. Well, I mean that's probably true, but they didn't take it to the fucking moon.
It's nothing but sugar, though. There's
Oh,
sugar, orange flavored sugar water.
kind of. Yeah, it's actually it's kind of like the Miralax that I'm putting in my water now,
Mm-hmm.
but that luckily is tasteless.
Right.
Um, I would in Virginia when I lived in Virginia when I was a little kid in the 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 housing development, that we had, the suburb sort of thing. Um, how far away was the high? Instead of 7-Elevens in our town, I don't know. Did you ever know of Highs? Literally, the store was called HIGH apostrophe S. It was just like
Mm-mm.
7-Eleven, but it was called Highs.
Okay.
Um, so we had our, our street, our road, suburban area, right? Suburb, yeah. It's late 70s, mid late 70s. And then there's the main road, and it is probably a quarter of a mile from our road down that main road. There was the Highs, and I would ride my bike there, and I'd go get fucking Yoo Hoo. I'd go get there. I'd go get there. I'd go get there to get some Yoo Hoo. Um, Yoo Hoo and a bunch of fucking junk fucking food, whatever. But that it was, yeah, and it's so funny. This guy, the high guy, used to go to highs when he was a kid, and literally the first time he got high, he was 8 years old, 7 or 8, whatever it happened, on accident. You know that story, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, cool. Nobody else. It's a secret for everybody else. You have to go find it on another whip. Um, but yeah, highs, Yoo Hoo. I don't know. That's all. Whenever I think of Yoo Hoo now, I think of that fuck going to that store, riding my bike, with the little pink tassels that I had off the handlebars. And no, you know
Yeah.
what my bike was actually? It was
What?
It was an Evil Knievel bike.
Oh, my brother's had one of those.
Did you? No shit. Where the fake gas tank, the plastic
Yeah,
gas
yeah.
tank on the thing, and
Yep.
yeah.
Red, white, and blue. Yep.
Get the fuck out. Oh, can you look that up so we can put a picture of it up?
The Evil Knievel bike. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's badass. Well, I didn't think I'd be thinking of that or talking about. Oh, well, it fucking fits because of the ET stuff that we'll spend the second hour on, if I ever get there. Um, that's so weird too, because yeah, so cool, so fucking wild with the ET thing where I didn't realize, um, as a kid where we were and my bike and all that stuff was it. That's one of I didn't realize how much. It's kind of like remember Stranger Things. Remember how Stranger Things hit you like people our age. People who are like in early 50s right now, early to late 50s, early to mid 50s. Really that Stranger Things really is like for them, for us, and the way that they. Especially that first season, especially just the
Mm-hmm.
first couple episodes is all you really need to really get that taste. And you're like, holy shit, they really put us back there, right?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I forgot. That's right. That's one of the reasons I wrote this down, because of the movie Forever Young. Shit. See? Didn't even mean it. See, that's how we... Out of the ass. See, everything just falls right out of my ass. Water, shit, words. The fuck was I saying? Oh, just the way that... and then kind of like that was one of the things like with ET where as a kid we're not so much back here because it was more rural, but I was back here when ET came out in 82 because we got moved back here in 81. But the way that even though Northern Virginia was not like Southern California, but where where Elliot lives in California in the movie, it's more hills, but it's very similar to the late 70s where I just talked about, where my little suburbs like were his, but the
Mm-hmm.
houses weren't as big. The houses were a little smaller. And I remember going back there, fucking, well, with my ex-wife. We went there because my ex brother-in-law lived in Richmond, and we went to spend a Christmas with them. And then so we drove up one day, just drove up, and got off 95. There's the Pizza Hut we used to go to right there off the fucking exit. Went down, and it looked so small. It was 2 lane. When I was a kid, it was 2 lanes. Where riding my bike, going up to the highs.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking shit. It was 5 lanes now. It was
Yeah.
5 lanes. It was 2 lanes on each side with a middle thing with a whole bunch for turns. All this row of fucking shopping centers. I'm like, what is this? We drove past my road 4 times because I couldn't recognize it. Mainly because the houses right at the edge, at the beginning, were too small. It seemed too small. I'm like, no, that's right there at my road, Meadowlark Lane. It was. I'm like, and I used to laugh at that. It was like, because I always think of Meadowlark Lemon, who was the head of the fucking
Yeah.
Harlem Globetrotters at the time. Anyway, God, what a dork, Wayne. What do you sound like Mouth and Mikey? Oh, what? And Elliot. Anyway, and a little bit of Gertie. We drove right past it because I could, because the house, because I'm like, oh my God, what these houses, did they shrink them? What am I, Ant-Man? What the fuck? So it was, so anyway, so the Elliot, so then when it came out, like it just, that's one of the reasons it had that same kind of thing for me. Kind of like when Stranger Things for us, and we've all had those moments. And here we go.
Mm-hmm.
What is this shit? Here we go. Yeah, man, I had that motherfucker right there. That's hilarious, dude. I didn't think we'd be talking about that. And I wrote it like that. I wrote it. I wrote him. I wrote him like that, and then I stripped him, and then I pulled the condom off, and we went raw. I wrote it like that for a while,
Yeah.
and then there was a couple of older kids that kept giving me shit about it. So I took the chain guard off like a douchebag. I left the plastic, that lovely little fender. I left that because that looked cool, but I took the gas tank off. And I took the thing off the handlebars in the front, the number one thing,
Uh-huh.
and then I changed the seat to uh, a regular seat because I didn't like that one. That's the one thing I didn't like about the bike was the seat. So I changed it to a regular BMX type seat, and it looked pretty cool.
Well, it is
That
a
motherfucker came all the way to Maine. Yeah, I came out. I wrote her. I wrote him in Maine too. I wrote it raw.
it is at the BMX Museum. It's a 1976 bike.
Get the fuck out! Wow, that's cool. That's wild. I didn't think we'd be talking about this shit. That's man, that's neat. You know what? That calls for lighting up a J.
I wonder how
Um,
much it's worth. Oh, wait. Oh, no, that's not it.
oh no, I don't want to hear that because I'll fucking. Oh wait, I don't have a gun, so I can't. It's probably worth a lot. Whatever happened to that bike? What ended up happening to that? I think I gave it to some kid. My sister probably rode it for a bit. But there one time,
Mhm.
luckily that did leave the pad on the handlebar on the across the bar there. I
Mhm.
left that on there. Otherwise, I might not. I might have fake fucking teeth in the front because in that down Meadowlark Lemons Lane. Um, it kind of went like, I don't know, kind of went around, like a U shape, and then down a little bit. But anyway, there was fucking tennis courts behind some of the houses, behind a certain sect of the houses. There was a tennis court and basketball court, pretty decent. I mean, just covered in the woods, man. You almost couldn't fucking see it. Anyway, there was a day where me and my friends we set up little, the whole thing with ramps, and I did a thing. I did a jump, and I fucking wiped out. And when I came down, boom, my fucking face, my upper lip smashed right against the handlebars right there with that
Ooh,
pad. If that pad ain't been there, that metal thing, yeah, I'd have fucking fake teeth.
you would have lost your teeth. Wow.
I ate shit, kind of like on Kill Tony,
Do you want to hear?
huh?
You want to hear how much one sold on eBay?
Oh God, I don't know.
Take a
That
wild
that
guess.
I
Like
don't
the
know that
wildest guess.
that look in your eye scares me.
Just take a guess. And it's
35,000.
this. No, no.
Oh,
All
too
right, not
low?
that wild.
Oh,
No.
ah, shit. 12,000.
Oh, well, you got the 1,200.
Oh,
Somebody sold it
1,200.
for 1,200 on eBay.
Jesus Christ. I think my parents probably paid what, $75 for it?
Maybe.
1976. Jesus fucking Christ. What a crusty old cunt.
100.
Oh, sorry, sweet. I didn't mean to. I was talking about me. That's cool. I fucking love looking at that, man. So fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like I said, really stupid of me. What I should have done is spray painted the chain guard, because I took that fucking thing off to, so it looked a little cooler. And of course, a whole bunch of times, caught my fucking jeans in the chain, fucking took a dump. Oh man, I just can't get rid of taking a dump out of my head.
And there's
Synchronicities.
people who do like remakes and, selling them for like $100 or something.
Oh yeah. A hundred,
Mm-mm.
$100, $100.
For
Anyway,
fake.
fucking bullshit. I had the OG motherfucker. I wonder if I have any pictures. I wonder if I have any pictures. Sorry, I would look for bats in the cave.
My brothers and my dad, when I think about all this, like toys, and my
Fucking
dad
movies.
had like, my dad had like the old comics, like Spider-Man, Superman, Batman from like back then, from like the 60s. I mean, if he would have kept those, they were in good condition too.
Yeah. Most of the I didn't have a lot of comics, but what I had was the most of the comics I had were the Star Wars shit that were very rare,
Hmm.
like those like those like the movies, from the movie, but it was art, and it was more of a comic instead. And then those little
Hmm.
Han Solo Chewbacca spin-off ones, and that might be in that box. That's why I found those other pictures the other day looking for that shit. I think I might actually have one if I remember. Something I found when I first came back. When I discovered Twisted Tea. Oh shit, Twee. I didn't say Twisted. I said Twisted. Because Twister, the movie. When I discovered the fake Yoo Hoo. That's it, fake Yoo
Yeah.
Hoo. That's when, yeah, we were going through stuff of my mom's to, 'cause moving stuff around because we were getting rid of my grandfather's house because, he's a dick. I'm kidding, he's passed. We'd sold it, so we were, cleaning stuff out, and I was going through a box, and I went, this is a bunch of my shit. And there's a bunch of Redskin stuff in there. Oh, racist. That's right. That's what the name was. Still on YouTube, too. Turns out it's okay. Bunch of that stuff, and I don't know. I mean, this was 4 years ago, so
Hmm.
I can't remember, but I think that one of those things in there is something. One of those fucking Star Wars comics.
Speaking. Oh,
There, you caught yourself. You caught. Wait. I don't have my mouse ready. You caught your. Oh shit! It's not even there because I. So we'll hit it again just to be safe, right? That's right. What? What? Where?
Since you mentioned Star Wars, do you remember the collector's cups from, I think it was Burger King? Do you remember
Oh,
those?
yeah,
They were glass
yeah,
cups and they had
yeah.
all the Star Wars
They were
when
kind
the
of like
movie
these,
came
but
out.
taller. Yeah.
Yeah. We had the whole collection.
Mm-hmm.
I think my mom gave them away.
Oh, fucking A. My room was, because I was such a Star Wars geek. My room was basically all Star Wars. My window drapes were
Mm-hmm.
fucking Star Wars shit. You know, it was TIE Fighter, X-wing shit. They were blue. You might
Uh-huh.
look that up. Star Wars drapes in the 70s. My bedspread was the same shit. It was matching bedspread and pillowcases.
Uh-huh.
I had a big thing with a round head on it. You know, kind of like my babysitter and my mom. They both they both had the same name. I'm not saying it though because that would be indiscreet. Roy. Uh, they went to ceramics together, and my babysitter at ceramics made me a big, I don't know, I think it was like a foot tall or whatever, a ceramic R2D2 piggy bank. So that was in my room. So that when you walked into my room, it was fucking the drapes, bedspread, Star Wars. Then there's this fucking, big, ceramic R2D2 thing. And then a bunch of toys on the fucking floor, of course. And then those goddamn comics that I was just talking about. Um, and I still remember the first time I saw the movie. I didn't even want to go. So it's 77. I'm 6 years old. May 77. I'm not even 7 yet. Uh, uh, am I even 6 yet? I don't even know. And I was playing next door at the neighbor's house. Me and some friends. I think we were playing. As whatever 6-year-olds would be playing football in the fucking lawn. I thought I was Barry Sanders. No, I thought I was John Riggins at the time. Of course, I wasn't, because I don't even think Riggins was with the Redskins yet. Anyway, my dad, because the way my dad talked, like I told you, he talked like he's fucking most of the time. He thought he thinks he's black. So he came out and he's like, and I think he comes out and he says, "Hey, we're talking about this. We're gonna go to the movies. You guys want to go to the movie?" He didn't say movies. We're gonna go see this space picture. I remember him saying, "We're gonna go see this space picture everybody's talking about." And all in my head, I'm thinking, we're going to the museum to look at fake stars. Space picture. That's what I thought. But of course, he's talking about the movie, and I'm like, I didn't even want to go. And we ended up, so we were, and we were rushing anyway. We weren't late because of me. Yeah, maybe it was. Maybe I did a little fucking Tanner Boyle thing and ran around the lawn going, "You can't catch me. I'm not going to no goddamn space picture. I ain't going to no museum." No, that's not what happened. Of course it was. So, and then, my dad was like, so then I went. Anyway, so when we walked in the door, and I still remember, we pushed the door open. We were a little late. As we opened the door to go into the theater, was when all of a sudden, boom! In the what was the name of the ship? I forget. Tannerine, shit, the one that Princess Leia's on in the beginning, when the
Mm-hmm.
Empire grabs it, and boom, they blow the door open before, and the troopers come and all that. That's what's boom. As we opened the door, it was kind of like, "Hey, Wayne." I open the door and all of a sudden there's an explosion. Kind of like the one I'm wishing for when I go across the hall later. Uh, so, and then boom, there's Darth Vader right away before we even fucking sit down. We didn't even get the introduction to the fucking. I didn't even see the droids yet. I didn't even know who the fucking C-17 and 864 were at the time. But of course, what the fuck was that? And then we went back, and my dad and I went back and saw it again, like fucking 5-6 days later, and then went back again another fucking 2 weeks later. Anyway, don't mix tea with wine.
I found a picture of your bedroom.
Oh, get the fuck out, dude! Dude!
It's your bedroom.
Look at that shit! Pretty fucking close, bro. That shit on the floor, I don't know what the fuck that is. But no,
That's a
yeah, dude.
sleeping bag
I don't think
for
I
your
had the sleep.
sleepovers.
I don't know if I had the sleeping bag. I didn't have that.
Mm.
I did have that fucking that Vader poster, of course. Those I had those drapes, that fucking bedspread, and the pillowcase. Yeah, that goddamn. I didn't have that light. But dude, you know what what does that light look like? It looks like fucking Elliot's light when he's showing
Yeah.
ET shit at his desk. He has a light like that. Oh, there's a little tie, Star Wars and ET. There's a little synchronicity. I didn't have that. I didn't get no head from C-3PO, and
Well, I was gonna
I didn't get no
say
head from Darth Vader either.
those heads are probably they were like your start to beauty school. You just had to stick a little hair on them. You could have practiced.
No, but
And there's this. Do you see the stormtrooper?
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. The trooper head. That's basically like where my R2D2 piggy bank would have been. That's not my room, but it's yeah, 'cause my room. Yeah, God, that room looks like it's out of the. Looks like it's in the fucking Enterprise of Star Wars or Star
Yeah.
Trek. Um.
Yeah.
Oh, but I was gonna tell you this synchronicitous part of ET and Star Wars. Besides, of course, Spielberg, or not? Yeah, Spielberg's tie with Lucas and blah blah blah, and John Williams doing the music for both, and a bunch of other things. The Star Wars special, that God, I fucking hate Star Wars, but this is actually kind of funny. The Star Wars, the Christmas special. Oh wait, sorry, I'll put it back up.
I just found another one.
I know. I don't know why. What did I do? Oh, there it is. Oh, that's way cooler. Yeah, I didn't have that. That's different. I wish I had those ones. That's bedspread's way cooler. I didn't
Cool,
have
man.
that Yoda shit. Yeah, they really outdid her, didn't it? They did themselves. I like the black drapes that look like space. That's pretty cool. That's a little too geeky. Yeah, I'd probably have a hard time getting hard. Stop laughing at your own shit, stupid. So, what was I saying? Fuck. Oh, Star Wars, the Star Wars Christmas special, which of course is famous for being fucking awful. Well, sometimes every few years, for some reason, because just kind of how every few years I like to have a little bit of constipation, because I just, I like to self-emulate. Is that the word? Emulate? Whatever. I like to hurt myself.
Okay.
The pain body self-hate shit. That
Yeah,
we all
yeah.
do, because I'm New Zealand. What? I don't know. I was trying to think of something, but I got to pee, so it hurts. What? When? Why? Because 1987. I don't know what that means either. What? I'm watching every few years. I just skim through the Christmas special just for I don't know, because it's on YouTube, whatever. Anyway, a few years ago, I'm fucking skimming through it, and there's a part where Lumpy, Chewbacca's son, goes out on that fake fucking porch that they got in the trees, which looks, the idea of having that fucking tree house, pretty badass shit. And he's out there fucking walking on the railing, da 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 da. Go watch that shit. It's ET music. So they did that because that was in '78 that they put that on TV. I think it was '78. It was the year after the first movie came out. I think it was '78, right? Star Wars special, the Christmas special on CBS.
I don't know. I never watched it. The movie came out in '77, right?
May '77, yes.
Yeah.
May 4th, '77.
Oh, is that why they do it?
Yes, I think that's. I think Christmas special. The Christmas special, I think, was '78, and it's of course awful. Anyway, '78, and there's a part where Lumpy's fucking blah blah blah. You watch it, it's fucking ET music. ET didn't come out till 1982. There's a little bit of ET music in the Star Wars Christmas special, and I've fucking tried to say it to all these Star Wars geeks and all these fucking reviewers, these people that talk about Star Wars on YouTube, blah blah. I've commented, blah blah. Everybody just what? They don't even no like this is a pretty cool little fucking nugget. If you're talking about Easter eggs, and nobody's mentioning it, kind of like how I talk about ET being about mushrooms and DMT. or Jesus being a mushroom. Nobody else sees this shit. I'm the one with the goddamn fucking Rowdy Roddy Piper shades. But
They
mine are
actually call it a
binoculars.
movie.
Oh, look. Oh, see? E.T. E.T.'s about DMT. What?
They actually call it a movie.
Well, yeah, it kind of was because it was, I think it's like a 90-minute thing or whatever. But so it was like 2 hours with commercials and shit back then because it wasn't as many commercials.
Yeah. November 17th, 1978. On
Oh,
CBS.
nailed it again, Waynes. I nailed an anus again. And it was fucking awful. You've never seen it? You must have seen like little clips just as a joke where somebody's like used it as a funny for something with a comedy that you watch. No?
I don't know. I
B.
mean,
Arthur. Dude, B. Arthur is in it.
oh, really?
Art Carney, I think, is in it.
Oh, I see it. Yep. Art Carney. Harvey Korman.
Harvey fucking Korman, dude. This is some silly ass shit, man. It's fucking awful. It's Ed Wood shit. It's Disney era, Disney type shit today. That's what they're shooting for. That's what it seems like they're shooting for. They're not shooting for every movie to be as good as Empire Strikes Back. They're shooting for everything to be as good as the fucking Christmas special, which is notorious, of course, for being absolute trash. Which is, it's like a cult thing now. Kind of like people like watching garbage. It's the perfect fucking Mystery Science Theater 3000 movie.
I wonder if um critiqued this movie on there. They might have. On
I don't know.
MST 3000.
I don't know. Maybe
I
they
gotta
might
look
have.
that up and see.
But anyway, the main, the main, the point being that we're glossing over it. There's E.T. music in the Christmas special, and it seems like I'm the fucking only one that's noticed. I've searched the internet. I've Googled, blah, 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 just like I Googled E.T. DMT mushrooms. Anybody else saying that? No. Oh yeah, now we got. Look
Okay,
at that.
so
I
the
killed a
same
good.
composer.
Yeah, John Williams.
Yep.
Yeah, I said that earlier. I'm way ahead
Oh,
of you, baby.
sorry.
I'm kidding. It's okay. I know you don't know the shit that like I know it. I know I'm a fucking dildo dork. I'm the one that I went to cosmetology school. Like I said, isn't that fucking funny? And it was my fucking ex-wife's idea because I used to color her hair. She's like, you should do this for a private, for a job. You don't want to work for anybody. You should do them like Warren Beatty and shampoo. I'm like, what? What are you telling me? You want me to fuck half of California? What? So then we got divorced, and I did what? I just didn't get the license.
Oh wow, he is.
But I cut a lot. I trimmed a lot of hair. What a dick. No, I didn't
John
even mean that.
Williams.
I didn't even mean to fucking cheer myself. What? John Williams, yes.
He's 92. He's still alive,
Oh my God, what a
and
crush
he's
from.
still working.
Oh yes, of course he is. He's the best part of almost anything, dude. If I got into an
Jaws.
argument, I've gotten into arguments about Star Wars with people for years before I hated it like I do now,
Mm-hmm.
saying that look, let's watch this movie. Yes, I get it, the special effects, whatever, they are cool, whatever. You take away John Williams from that movie, it's kind of a bag of shit, except for Alec Guinness, even Harrison Ford's not quite there. I mean, he perfected everything in Empire. He is just absolutely nails it. That Empire that's like watching Empire and watching Force Awakens. Like that's my dad. Without the part of trying to sound like Richard Pryor, the other side of him. What was I saying? Shit, I'm
You're
getting
talking
confused
about
now because my
yeah.
head's getting watery because I gotta pee.
Star Wars not being the same without his music.
Yeah,
Without the score.
watch that movie. Take away the music out of that movie and try to watch it. And you're like, ugh. The only good part about this is the Vader thing, Peter Cushing, and Alec Guinness, and everybody else is fucking meh. Everybody else is the acting is like ugh. I mean, like when I'm pointing out, and the fucking special effects and the music cover up a lot of fucking trash. You know, one example. But I was going to Tashi stays against the Pagamers.
What?
Yeah, see? You don't remember that? Oh God, just some of the like an one a fucking nice 4 seconds of the worst acting in the history of movies, and it's in one of the fucking most iconic movies ever. But I was scared into the Tashi station getting power converted. Luke Skywalker when you first see him on fucking Tatooine,
Hmm.
when he first gets head from C-3PO because that fucking droid is gay. He walks around with a sliding dildo. Of course he's gay. What? When? Why?
He scored.
Because I have
He
to pee.
scored Jaws.
Oh yeah, he's done
He
everything with
did
Spielberg and
the
Lucas.
first Superman.
Oh yeah, the Indiana
Wow,
Jones.
and he's still working. Holy
Yeah,
crap!
he's a badass. Um,
Indiana Jones. Yeah.
let's see where we got here. Okay, I gotta run across the hall, Mama. You got the screen, and I'm stopping my cam because holy cow, do I have to pee? And luckily we've got 43 minutes left.
He's gonna watch that back. Alrighty then. I don't know if I ever said the story about when I went to see E.T. with my friend. I was in 7th grade. Wait, when did E.T. come out? 82. Yeah. So I was in 7th grade. And we went to the movies after school. We got out early. It was like, I guess it might have been an early release day or something. And we took the bus to the theater, which wasn't too far from the school. And we got there just as like the movie was starting. And the theater was already dark. That first, opening scene is dark because they're out in the, they're in the woods. So we walk in and we're like, we'll just get like the first row we could see and just, go in and sit down. So we still had our backpacks, and we find a row and we scoot in, and I put my backpack down on one seat, and I go to sit down and I hear somebody. I had sat on somebody's lap because we were in the dark. Oh, but anyway, that person was alone in the aisle, in the row, whatever. And then so we moved. We went somewhere else. And that was back in the day when you could go see one movie and then go to the bathroom after the first movie, and wait a little bit, walk back out, and then just go to another theater. No problem. That's how we would see lots of movies. I think it might have been the same day that we saw Best Little Whorehouse in Texas. That's a Dolly Parton movie. And that one we weren't supposed to get into because we were only 12. 12. Yeah. So yeah, that was my ET experience in the theater. That was funny. I'll never forget that. But yeah, so we're going to show the opening scene. He wants to talk about the opening to ET.
Wow.
There he is.
Wow.
What?
Oh wait, now let me get this back here like this. I just like the I like how like a heartbeat. The way the screen goes for the audio only. Oh wait, I didn't realize how high you go. Notice how it went even wider when you go high.
Do it again.
Do it again. Wow. Put those fucking words together in a different context. See? Watch
Look at that.
Watch the asshole get wider.
Look at that. We got like 40 minutes. We could just do that for 40 minutes. All right, do like an ambulance noise now. See what it does.
Woo! Woo! I just like that my face isn't there, in that hole. Look at that hole. Is it my face or is it a hole? Either way. What? When? Hi. What? More prune juice?
There you go.
forgot something. Like I said, I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll give you a topic. Choose one yourself.
He's so much help. Wonderful. Here, I'll put up this picture that he got photoshopped. There you go. Oh, you can't see the picture because he is in control.
Stop
of the
talking about me
screen.
behind my back, dude. Oh, sorry. Shit. Fuck. Sorry.
I
Mom.
thought I was going to be able to put this up. But
Yeah, you are. Damn it. Sorry. Ew. Oh, there. You don't need my face again. Look at all those Waning Interest podcast logos. 3 of them.
oh, yeah, look at that. 3.
Jesus Christ. That's pretty awesome. Hey, screenshot. Here, hold on. I got to take a screenshot. There you go. That's pretty funny. Jinx made that. Mr. Jinx made that for me years ago. That's the cover.
Okay.
That's the thumbnail for Whip. Whichever Whip it was that I did it was all about E.T. I think it was like 3.5 hours of just fucking running my hole about Et.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm going to move this.
Oh, dude, the second time I was supposed to see that movie, once again, in trouble. My grades, I was supposed to go see it again, the second time seeing E.T. here in Wyndham. At the mall there. Now it's, what the fuck is, I don't know, I ain't doing no goddamn commercial, but it's different what it is now than it was back in the day. But it was supposed to be me and the girl that my girlfriend, my girlfriend at the time. What was this? 1982. When I'm 11 years old. Me and her best friend and another sort of friend of mine who was the boyfriend. It was that early 11-year-old dating thing, whatever bullshit. Chaperoning parents go. I was supposed to go to the movie. It was supposed to be the 4 of us, but it ended up only being the 3 of them. I couldn't go because of my goddamn grades. I was pissed. And then my mother to torture me some more. What did we do? You can't go to the movies, but we're gonna go to the mall anyway because I got to get some shit. And what do I? There's the theater right there, and there they. Oh, I see them. Oh yeah, have fun. Fuck, this is bullshit. Fucking.
Oh, man.
What up? Hi, Ma. But yeah, boop. Little ET on the nose there, but Jinx made that. It's been a couple of. How long ago was that fucking that Whip? Jesus, 3. I think it is like almost. I think it's over 3 hours of me just fucking running my hole, going through like almost 60 pictures, 60 stills of the fucking movie, trying to show everybody, and nobody's listening. But it's right there in front of your fucking face.
Put the movie up. There you go.
But yeah, so people are like, what are you talking about? ET, DMT, and mushrooms. What are you talking about? Like first, and usually it's in this. The first one is usually you see their fucking face, the look on their face, man. When I go DT. It's all about. You don't realize it's all about DMT and mushrooms. And when I say this, it's not when I'm talking about. I'm not talking about people that have not the people that really have no understanding of psychedelics or even ET itself. And some people, never even seen the goddamn movie, and they're like, what? How the fuck you never seen ET? That's like saying you don't know what water is. Speaking of water, I need some prune juice. The look on people's faces, that's the most fun part, is just fucking running down the list of like this, that, especially if they know anything about psychedelics. It's so much fun. They just watch them go. Especially if they've seen the movie a few times, which most people have. Well, anyway, the first one that I usually get them on is, look, you know about DMT, right? DMT, the toad thing, that Mike Tyson talks about. Oh, yeah, you get the the secretion shit. You dry it and you smell DMT. Boom, the toad. That's like yeah. I'm like, well, doesn't ET kind of look like the cross between a mushroom and a toad? And they're like, everybody reacts like they're like a black guy in a '70s movie. I don't know what that means. I just had to bring in I've been talking about, Hispanics and, crackers. I had to bring in the blacks. What? I'm being inclusive with my hyperbole. Did I tell you what Sam Tripoli's pronouns are? Oh, God, I wish I could say that on this podcast. I could. I just don't, I don't want the backlash. Anyway, so that's the first thing I fucking say. Doesn't it look like a cross between a mushroom and a toad? I'm like, yeah. And then I go, and especially like I said, if it's people who know a bit about my about mycology, about mushrooms, about the whole thing with the pine trees. It's got Christmas in it. And we're gonna watch a bit of it, but and then especially if there's somebody who actually knows a bit about the Bible stuff too. I'm like, that whole thing where it's raining frogs, that whole shit, that whole story, and it's in the movie Magnolia. You know what? Frogs, toads, that raining DMT, wake people are. It's a wake up. Um. And in E.T., what does Elliot do when he's drunk? Because he's connected through the heart, like when you're tripping, you're connected to people through your heart. The ETs, that's how they communicate, through the heart. ET is drinking the Coors fucking beer, and Elliot's the one getting drunk at school. And what does he do? He releases the toads.
Mm-hmm.
And the girl he kisses, did you know that that's Erica Eleniak, who went on to be on Baywatch?
No.
Yeah, she's. Yeah, you go, Henry Thomas. That's one of the things, and then there's the. I'm jumping to because we're gonna only watch that little bit, the beginning. We're gonna go. I'm starting at the end because I'm starting at the end because again, it's all about the anus. Because you can't spell anus without us. Thanks, Suds. So I almost never get to the end because when I'm going through this shit, it's the conversation goes off on a different spot after the beginning of the movie that we're gonna go through in a minute, or 10 or 15 or whenever the fuck I finish my spiel. Oh, listen to the goyim sound like he's Jewish. The whole thing with remember when Elliot gets kind of sick when he gets dressed up like he's dead for Halloween, and that's the first time that E.T. takes him flying. Ego death, but he recovers, he's fine, and then E.T. gets sick, and they think he dies, but then he wakes up, and what does he say? E.T. phone home. When you have ego death. Like when Rogan describes him giving fucking Stanhope DMT, he thought he killed Doug because Doug was like, kind of like, whoa, because he was fucking having an ego death. He thought he killed him. Just like they thought E.T. was dead. He wakes up and smiles, E.T. phone home. Yeah, that's what you do when you trip. You phone home. Especially when you do DMT. And DMT is like 151 fire shots. Mushrooms are more like twisted tea, or maybe in a couple shots of Jim Beam. Welcome to this whip sponsored by nobody. That's why we tell you about the Patreon page. Help pay for this fucking shit. It does cost money it costs some ducats to do this stuff. StreamYard costs money, Libsyn costs money, and I need drinking money. I need prune juice money. No, so there's the ego death, and then what is it? And at the end, when the kids are all flying.
Hmm.
It's my Twitter fucking picture. It's my Twitter profile picture. The thing with ET when they're fun, like when the gang of them are flying, they look like they look like the reindeer. And there's that
Hmm.
iconic shot, that Amblin thing with ET and Elliot on the bike flying with the moon. That's a
Hmm.
fucking the Santa Claus shot.
Yeah.
And that represents mushrooms too, because the reindeer's favorite snack was the red and white mushroom from Alice in Wonderland, which grows under conifer trees, which is at the beginning of ET. We'll get to that, but uh, that whole thing with the gang of them flying on the bikes, that's a thing of the reindeer. They're flying. They're all they're all tripping, and the reindeer and the red and white mushroom from Alice in Wonderland. E.T. is wrapped in a white blanket, and Elliot's wearing a red hoodie, and they're at the head of the fucking gang flying.
Hmm.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, helped his friends see through the fog. Man, tripped, went, oh shit, put on the fucking, my version of the Rowdy Roddy glasses. So, uh, and then at the end, before E.T. takes off, what does he say? Put the picture up again. The Jinx picture. Do you have it? Where is it?
Hmm.
That picture that we had up. What do we got? Where are we?
It just takes a bit. There you go.
Yeah. I mean, in the movie, what does he do? He lights up fucking Elliot's fucking forehead. Third eye, which is what gets cleaned off when you do DMT or mushrooms or another psychedelic. It cleans off your third eye. And E.T. goes, I'll be right here. Oh, wait, where are you? Oh, I can't do your. Hey, put your head up to the edge. Put your head up.
Wait, that way, right?
Yeah.
This way?
I'll be right here. And he boop right on the fucking right between the eyes, kind of like where your scar is, mama.
Mm.
That's what he does. Nobody fucking there's a mushroom going, I'll be right here to your goddamn nose, to your nose. On my nose, because that's how Jinx did it as a fucking funny. And I love it. I love you, Jinx. He's the shit. Love Randy White. Which is funny because I used to hate when I was a kid. Almost did it. Going back to the 70s and that whole thing in Virginia when I was first a Redskin fan, and then in the 80s, Randy White was a cowboy. He was a linebacker. Was it a linebacker or a lineman for the Cowboys? I think he was a linebacker. Cowboys. Randy White. So I hated Randy White because I hated the Cowboys. Hated everybody on the Cowboys. And now one of my favorite people in the world is named fucking Randy White. Full circle, like E.T. said. I'll be right here. So there, we took care of some of the end. Oh, in the fucking Reese's Pieces, that's all representation of mushrooms. Easter egg.
Hmm.
Easter eggs are mushrooms. They're not really eggs. They're mushrooms because it was easier to have those kids way back in the day, and those big fluffy fucking pine trees, you have little kids crawl under there to pick those fucking golden and red, sometimes golden eggs. The goose laid the golden egg. The golden egg is a fucking mushroom. The golden mushroom. That's why in those religious temple things, it looks like a fucking mushroom ball. Golden. I have pictures of that too somewhere. Kind of like in Russia, Saint Basil's Cathedral. That whole thing with the colorful thing, that's a representation of mushroom because it's Russia, because that's where the whole thing from Santa Claus is where it started with the reindeer, the caribou. I gotta sneeze. Oh, shit. There goes an... Oh, there goes an 8-ball.
Gesundheit.
Ugh, you pufaka. I'm just glad that shit wasn't stepped on 7 times. As a joke, I don't do narcotics in my nose. I put them up my butt. It's easier. It's quicker. What? I'm joking
Not
too.
anymore.
No, I just put wine up there. That helps. A wine. That's what I should do. A wine enema. Get drunk and clean out my fucking colon at the same time. That's brilliant.
You know what they use in the hospital is Coca-Cola.
No,
and coffee.
huh?
Yeah, either one, Coca-Cola or coffee.
My first one was a coffee one in Mexico with my friend Claire with the ibogaine clinic, because they clear you out if you're going to do ibogaine. They clean
Mm.
you out all good, you know. And I was like, "What? I've never had an enema." I was like, "Yeah, it's coffee." What? What? So yeah, fucking cleans your yeah. Laid there on the bathroom floor with a fucking tube up my butt and going. I had a little cranker, like, "Ooh, make it go faster." Ooh, ooh, ooh. Anyway, I was clean, but but I smelled like my grandmother. That woman smelled like coffee. So she drank.
Oh
Oh God.
man.
Ah, Jesus Christ. Man, that prune juice makes you stuffy. I might be allergic to that alcoholic prune juice. Anyway, so what else was at the end? At the end. Oh, and here's one. Before we probably won't get there. Here's one that I from watching it over and over and just kept, as soon as I started seeing stuff, I was like, I got to keep going and just watch like almost like fucking EFAP, almost doing Mahler and the guys that do EFAP, every frame a pause.
Hmm.
You got to check that shit out where they go through stuff and they just keep stopping, they dissect the shit out of it. Well, that's what I did with ET, and I'm like, well, look at they're in the kitchen at their house is a fucking triangle, third eyes. Where with the from the famous line where Elliot says, "I didn't. It's not a fucking whatever penis breath." When he calls Michael penis breath, their fucking their little thing in the kitchen where they're eating, their table is a triangle.
Oh really? I didn't pay attention to that.
Trinity. It's a tripping thing. Trinity. You get like in the Vatican, you got the two mushroom fountains, and you've got the pine cone statue. Trinity. Uh, um, Dude, it's all over the fucking place, man. I can't believe this is Jesus Christ. These professors that get paid fucking $400,000-$500,000 a year to fucking say this shit every day, and I'm giving it to you for free. Did I mention the Patreon page? It's in the description. Pretty cheap, $24 a year, $2 a month. Yeah, you only get a month. I'm not even saying you don't have to do the $24 a year, but if you add it up, going, oh, if I'm going to do the $2, just check it out for $2, and then for the year, yeah, sure, 24. Jesus Christ, that's a movie ticket today, isn't it? Shit
Oh
movie
man.
and a shit movie. Where's my lighter? Where's my fucking lighter? How could I lose my lighter? Oh, because it's right there.
Didn't I? I
What?
was gonna
When?
say,
Where?
didn't I just hear it?
Um. What else from the end? What else from what else from the bung? Tales from the bung. In a world where E.T. actually also looked like a turd. That's true too. Uh, what else from the end? One of my favorite parts, of course. I think I used it as the cold open of the whip. Um, the whip that I did that all by myself, 3.5 or what is it, 115 maybe? No, not 115, 105. I don't know. Whatever. Go look it up. You can see through the thumbnails. It's on the fucking podcast playlist on YouTube. You'll find it. You'll see Jinx's thumbnail that was up there. Anyway, what was I saying? Shit. What?
The end.
The bung.
The end. Something about the end.
The end of the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Also, oh shit, I just had it. When they first run out of the house after E.T. wakes up, and Michael and Elliot, grab, steal him away in the van, and drive away in the van.
Mm-hmm.
And when they pull up in the park with the friends before they take off doing the reindeer, the Donner and Blitzen and shit. I think it was Blitzen that says he's an alien. Why doesn't he just beam up? And then the camera pushes into fucking Elliot as he's stepping out of the fucking van in the back of the van. This is reality, Greg.
Oh.
You want to try?
That's so beautiful. This is reality, Greg. Oh, and he delivers it so awesome. Fucking Henry Thomas murdered. Obviously, one of the most famous audition tapes ever. Jesus Christ. It's
For
almost like,
E.T.
yeah, have you ever
His
seen it?
audition for E.T.
You've never seen that on YouTube?
No.
Oh, you should pull that up before we play any of the movie. Let's kill some more time. We got 20 minutes.
Henry Thomas, right?
Henry Thomas E.T. audition. So when we go, we'll play it. So when we go to the movie part, while you're looking for that, I'll fucking spew some of the stuff that we're gonna see. So at the beginning of the movie, what are you seeing? You're seeing an adult, but you're only seeing an adult from a child's point of view, and you're just seeing and constantly just seeing the keys. Peter Coyote. You're just seeing keys. A key. It's like it's telling you, oh, this whole movie is a key to something. Ooh. And and here's my fucking Mikey, fucking Spielberg obviously was the producer for the Goonies, Mikey. Mikey and Elliot are the same fucking people, basically. Hi. So you're seeing that key, whatever, and you see the alien. So that you're seeing the aliens, E.T. And what do you see? E.T. has got his fingers. Looks like what is he doing? He is a giant spore. He's a mushroom thing. What's he doing? He's doing this. He's running his fingers in the fucking dirt under pine trees, dropping spores. And all of a sudden, what does he see? Whoop. You don't see his face or whatever. You just kind of know that he's a being there. And what does the camera do? Camera fucking cuts to a little white rabbit. Looking at, observing him going, what's up? And then the whole thing when they start fucking communicating through the heart, all the aliens. And then they cut to the ship. Inside the fucking alien ship, there's two versions of mushrooms inside the ship. That the ship is like a fucking little grow op for mushrooms. There's two different mushrooms in there, man. What else? Oh, dude. Yeah. Anyway, there might be some more I'm forgetting, but whatever. Oh yeah. Oh shit! I hit fucking remove. I meant to hit add. Look at that shit. Just kind of like scroll through it. Yeah, hit play there. Hit play right there. Let's go, son. Not you. I know it's not you.
Yeah.
Come on, internets.
Just waiting.
It's stuttering like it's 1994 fucking AOL. What do you want? Dial up? Listen, X-Ray Girl. That's what she gets shit for her shitty on Nerdrotic. And Friday Night Tight, she gets shit for her shitty fucking internet in Canada. What's happening? Is it all frozen? Susie's even frozen. The whole thing is frozen. Susie. Susie's frozen. Everything's, oh yeah, see, I can't even play Juan Jess. I gotta take Susie out. Susie gotta go out. Susie gotta go out. You know what I'm saying? Right. There you is. You froze, Mama. Why are you acting like you can't hear me? Ladies and gentlemen, we're having technical issues.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Talk about what is this, a fucking 7-second delay?
I paused it.
I don't have a dump button. Remnant. Oh, did any fall out? What? When? Where? Why?
It's when the videos play. Am I still frozen?
No, you're fine. Now you're fine, but of course, yeah, because it's,
Yeah.
yeah, anyway.
When we play videos. Well, wow. So that was his audition? My gosh.
You were sitting there watching it. We all fucking missed it. How was it, baby? We didn't see a fucking thing. You're sitting there fucking. How much did you see? We didn't see shit. I didn't see anything. I don't know what happened on the Twits and the YouTube and the Rumble. I don't know. But I didn't hear
I'm
anything.
watching.
It was
I'm
just
just watching
frozen
on
and
my screen.
spinning. And then I'm talking, and then you froze, and then I bounced you, and then I brought you back like a basketball. Right. Phew, you're in, you're out, you're
Oh
in,
man.
you're out, you're in,
Well,
you're out. Kind of
it
like
was really
Richard
good.
Simmons in a closet. What?
It was really good.
That's a Robin Williams joke, or that he stole from somebody else. What? Yeah, it was great. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, he's
Just look it
fucking
up.
dude. It's real, man. He's fucking yeah. Check it out. Yeah, anyway, you can look it up yourself. Anybody watching?
Yeah, I had never seen that. Well, you think the
Oh,
same thing's gonna happen if we play this other thing?
yeah. I'm a little worried.
Let me close this. I'm gonna
Yeah, close
close.
everything. Get rid of Juan. Get rid of Juanchez.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that'll help. No offense to Juan. Yeah.
Yeah. So everything is closed except for that. You want to try it?
Oh, let's try it, baby.
Let's see.
Oh, look.
Where's the play? No, I can't find the play. Oh, there it is.
Oh, I'll show you how to play. Oh, and this is a commercial for Universal.
Oh,
They got a lot of my money. You're welcome, Riley. Oh, what a great fucking title, huh? See, that's kind of why I do the whip clips, the quick whip clips, that in the same kind of font. It's kind of an ET.
oh.
What do you call it? Shout out, I guess. That's a one way to say.
All right.
Robert McNaughton, Michael. Oh, pause it, please. Robert McNaughton, who plays Michael. Remember, you got to pause it every 5 seconds.
Okay.
Even though there's no movie yet, it's just titles. You still got to do it just in case. Robert McNaughton, who plays Michael, the older brother. After E.T., he did a movie called I Am the Cheese. I've talked about this on previous whips. By myself, of course, because that's usually what it is. And I Am the Cheese was a book that I had read, which is great. You got to check it out. It's a trippy book, especially to read when I was like fucking 12 years old or whatever. It's about a kid who doesn't realize he's in a mental institution because of the trauma that he went through. His parents were like in this sort of like a CIA sort of thing, or whatever, and this whole thing, and he didn't know who he was. Anyway, he thinks in the whole thing, you realize he thinks he's riding around town on his bike when actually he's just riding around the institution. And I'm reading this book in this house when an institution is right up. An old institution is right up the street, right up the road. An old, giant fucking mental institution. Which, and then, as I got older, I used to question sometimes. I go, wait, did I just live near the place, or was I a fucking patient and nobody told me? Because this world is crazy. He was the kid. They made a movie out of that book, I Am the Cheese, and the movie's not as good as usual, as most. It's not as good as the book. The book, I remember, wow, it was a really cool book, especially at 12. Check out that book and tell Sarah to read it. It's a cool book. I got to reread the motherfucker. It's been years. Anyway, so it was cool that E.T. already, wow, and then my favorite book, and then fucking the brother of Elliot's fucking in this movie, and I couldn't wait to see it. But anyway, still cool. I've messaged Robert McNaughton a couple times about being on the whip because of when I say about the movie, and when I went to his Twitter, the picture on his Twitter, it's all trippy. It's got mushrooms in it. The last time I saw it, which was a long time ago, whatever. But of course, nobody responds to the Wayness, because you can't spell Wayness without us. Thanks, Sons. I don't know what the deal is. Anyway, hit play, please. Thank you much. E.T. Elliot. E.T. His first letter is E. The last letter is T. Okay, now we can jump through the credits. Of course, John Williams. Let's get, yeah. It's Kathleen Kennedy. I can't believe her name on a fucking actual good movie. It's because it's not Star Wars. Oh, there's stars though. Yeah, we gotta move ahead. Yeah, this is a little too much. Nothing.
Just tell me when
keep
to
going.
stop.
Yeah, keep going. Yeah. Oh, see, now we're seeing the forest, the lights through the forest. There's the alien ship landing. Boomsies, bangsies, bamsies, bangsies. Yeah, they're landing. Okay, keep on going. Yeah. And of course, the ship actually kind of looks like a fucking mushroom a bit. Oh, there you go with the fingers. There you go. There you go. Hit play on that. Let that go for a couple seconds. That's an iconic shot. Pine tree. Oh, oh, what do we got there in the ship? That's inside the ship. Pause, 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 pause. What is that? What are those? What are those?
Mushrooms.
That's right. And you know what? You're going to see more when you hit play again. Do-dee-dee-dee. Look at that there. Okay, pause. Look at that shit. Look at that fucking shit. Look at that fucking... I sound like the Jerky Boys. You believe that fucking shit? Frank Rizzo. Frank, whatever. Shut up, Wayne. Go ahead. And like I said, just count to 5 every time you hit play. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, a little close up. 5. Go ahead. Pause. And then also now it kind of reminds me of fucking Alien, when she walks in with the queen and all the pods. Get away from her, you bitch. See what I'm saying, Mama? See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Sam. Keep going. Count to 5. Okay, now what's this here? Oh, we're back to pine trees. There's a little fuck. Okay, yeah. And then, okay, pause. So yeah, we're seeing the light that this is what happened, through the pine trees will help you. The source of seeing the light is in the pine trees, a la the mushroom. Go ahead. Yeah, jump ahead to that. Yeah. Oh, wait. Almost there. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Right there is where right before that. Okay, see?
Before it?
There we go.
Oh.
There's the rabbit. He's got his finger there. He's dropping spores in the soil under the pine trees. And then there's a what? Follow the what? Follow the what? Hi, bunny rabbit. Hi. Want to go down the rabbit hole? Here's some keys. These are keys for you. And then you got the keys, fucking with the whatever. Yeah, scroll through there. Keep going. Yeah. It's just the fuck boomsies keeps going. Oh my God, we got 8 minutes left. We're doing pretty good. Okay. Oh, Jeep. I don't know if it's a Jeep. Doesn't matter, but right about here, right around, pretty close, you're gonna see Peter Coyote get out of the fucking Jeep, and you're just gonna see a close up of fucking keys on his belt. Either that or it's a cock shot. I don't know. I don't know what they were going for. Somewhere around there.
There you go.
Oh yeah, it's a cock shot. That's porn.
There's his keys.
But you see that, yeah, and then you're gonna see a few more of that, and it goes on and on. Oh, now right there, go back there, right there,
Right there.
or right around there. That's fine. Hit play. What? And this is where they all start communicating. Oh, that's his heart, right? And then watch, right? That's his heart communicating through that, and then more. Oh, cock shot, keys, lights, yeah, and then all of a sudden, pause. Doesn't matter. We're not even pause. Man, that takes a long time to fucking pause. Jesus Christ. More lights.
Yeah.
Because lights are really bad. It's almost like telling you too. That's kind of like how I like it too when I'm tripping. I like the lights pretty dim because any light it seems like that. Like everything's like a fucking spotlight. It's like you're on stage. That's why you want it
really
dim.
bright. So this is when they're running.
Where's the spot where they're all the hearts light up? Is that before or after? Scroll back through slowly, where you see all the ET's hearts light up. Was that it right around there? Go back. Now go back forward again.
This
Right
one?
around there, maybe. Yeah, I think there's a spot where they all, or is this all these guys? Oh, that's the lights I'm seeing. There's a part where all the fucking... Go ahead, pause. There's a part where all the ETs start... Yeah, all their fucking... Boom, they all... Right around here. No, that's not it then. They all start lighting up. Everybody's hearts light up. Anyway, that's how they communicate, through the fucking heart. And that's what happens when you're tripping balls. A la, like if, this is basically like the little clip from the American Bill Hicks story when Kevin Booth and the other friend of Bill's are talking about when they tripped together, and they were tripping together, and they were the only ones that could see what they could see and hear what they could hear, and they were basically communicating through your heart. And that's because you realize everything is all one, and that's why you talk like fucking Jesus when you're tripping. And then, like I said, then you get the, there you go. Yeah, he's trying to communicate with the rest of them. But there's a shot before that, though, where you see a whole bunch of the other ETs at the ship all light up. But I don't know where it is. I don't remember. But everybody knows it. It's okay because they're gone, so you don't see it from there.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Except for ET.
No big deal. Everybody knows what I'm talking about that's seen the fucking movie. And hopefully if you haven't, then go fucking go fucking watch it, because you need to, because it's so goddamn good. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Peter. PDW. But you know what I'm saying? That was enough. Let's see. Anything else I forgot about that beginning, right before you even see Elliot? Before E.T. meets E.T. Mm-hmm. That's another great moment there, where when Elliot, when he's sitting out in the lawn chair out back, just waiting to see if something happens, and all of a sudden there's E.T. and he's like, Michael. He can't say it. He's trying to scream for his brother. Michael. Even Riley does that. I got her doing that. Where as soon as that moment, we'd watch the movie like the fucking whatever, how many times, and then as soon as that moment, I'd look over and she'd turn to me and go, Michael. He just can't spit it out. It's so perfect. Henry Thomas just talk about a slaughter. Everybody was so good in that goddamn movie. Dee Wallace. Oh, another fucking favorite moment of mine in that movie is Halloween, when the whole thing before they take off, and obviously Ma, she is one sexy MILF. That movie, god damn, that woman is hot. It's back then. She's still pretty fucking sexy. She follows me on Twitter, by the way. Oh, we're live on Twitter here. Look up Dee. I've asked her to be on the podcast, but I think in the message where I said, hey, Dee, can you come on? I want to talk about how I think E.T. is about DMT and mushrooms, and for some reason I didn't get a reply. Anyway, I still love her. She taught me my breathing exercise. 4 in, 4 out, 4 in, 4 out. Breathe in through your nose for 4 seconds, count. Hold it for 4 seconds. And then breathe out of your mouth for 4 seconds, and then do whatever you want for 4 seconds, and then repeat. And you do that fucking 4 times, and you're like, whoa, dude. I either took some CBD or a Xanax. Wow, I'm pretty calm. It works. It's beautiful. I love Dee. But the part where at Halloween, where she's dressed up as that hot cat. Oh, she's so sexy in that fucking suit. And she wants to get a picture of the kids all dressed up or whatever, and she doesn't even realize that's E.T. She thinks it's Gertie on the fucking day. And she's obviously a little buzzed because she's going to a party. Ma's going to a party of her own, man. I hope Ma would have gotten laid that night if it hadn't been for the fuck up kids. Poor baby needed it. Where are my cigarettes? Here they are. What? Oh my God, a minute and a half left. So anyway, the best part is where she gets them all ready to take a picture, and as she's about to take the picture, the way Dee Wallace goes, "This is great!" Oh God, dude, it's one of the most. To me, I love that most. So real. I swear to God, Dee Wallace is fucking drinking that day. Steven Spielberg put some wine in that bitch.
Maybe.
Man, it's so good. That's not acting. No, I'm kidding. She's fucking awesome. I love that one. Cujo, Dee Wallace.
Oh yeah.
What a babe.
And I didn't remember
Henry
Thomas was in Pet Sematary.
Yeah. They both did Stephen King shit. And then Robert McNaughton goes and so did Drew Barrymore. She did Firestarter.
That's right.
And Robert McNaughton was like, "Hey bitches, fuck Stephen King. I'm gonna go do this other cool thing called I Am the Cheese." And
I gotta see that.
it's read the book, read the book, read the
Mm-hmm.
book. But either way, can you believe we are at the end? Hey, love you, brother.
Love you, mi hermana.
Oh shit! I forgot I got to scroll down. Shit! Oh my god! I was so surprised when we were there. Watch Jimmy Dore, Glenn Greenwald, Max Blumenthal, Aaron Monte. Look for yourself. Sir, Ren Long had to bump comedian Mitch Hedberg again. Thanks, Gary. Daddy loves you.
Messing with my peoples.
Now go watch E.T. motherfucker shit. Yeah, mom.